Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This is your girl, Janae. I am here with your boy, D.Blaze.
Yeah.
And your girl, my girl. Hey. So we're going to get into it. I want to talk about Kim Kardashian and Kanye West.
Say it ain't so.
Some news that Kim turned down a $1 million deal to an unnamed clothing company.
Really?
Yeah.
She doesn't want no money now.
Deal. Hey, rich people problems, huh? Rich people problems.
Let that be me.
What was this deal? What did she turn down? Well, apparently it was an unnamed clothing company, and all she had to do was just post some sponsored content on your Instagram. But the company has been known to knock off Yeezys. Oh. Okay. So that's a little bit of a conflict there, because this is your husband, and I mean, she is known for her social media following and known to do sponsorship and posting brands, and I don't know about this one. Because when I think about it, if you then get ripped off from something that you've been putting your time and hard work and money into, and somebody's making money off of you, but then they offering you to post something and to pay you, is that considered getting your money back?
It would depend on how much product they sell. But because if they only paying her $1 million at one time, how much are y'all making?
True.
Hand over fist, you know what I'm saying, for doing these knockoffs, you know. $1 million, okay, yeah, they may be getting some of their money back, but in the long run, is it, you know what I'm saying, going to equal out? Because
true. I don't know. I'm stuck on that one. Because you got to think about it. This is your husband, and if you married, you're supposed to be team husband all day, every day.
Right, ride or die.
The fact that she even took it into consideration, because that's what got me, is that she considered taking the deal because of the amount of money. And there was a lot of controversy because people were not understanding why it was even a consideration. It should have just been an automatic no.
I mean, it depends on how you look at it. I can understand where she considered it because, like you said, they knocking off her husband's product. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And she might have been thinking, like, well, you know what? Yeah, if I do this, they don't want me to wear it. They not, telling me to be the ambassador. They just literally want me to post this one time on my social media, and it gives me $1 million check.
Right.
And in a sense, yes, that is kind of getting y'all money back. But like I said, overall, the bigger picture, the long run, does it equal out? Does it, you know what I'm saying, don't equal.
And then it's like, how does that look? Is that going to look bad that you're condoning people that are ripping off, and not just Kim and Kanye, it's people out there ripping off everybody. Mm-hmm. Yes, everybody. So what Kanye did was that he ended up writing her a check for $1 million because she told them no.
Why do you have to write a check for $1 million?
That was the other thing. And supposedly, her mother asked, was she going to cash it? And she, should I cash it? And then she said she just ended up going ahead and cashing it because it was given to her on Mother's Day, and that he had wrote her a sweet note that just said, thanks for supporting him and posting, which I can see that being, really cute and being, okay, I considered it for the money, but then I'm still standing behind my husband, and, we made a decision not to do it, so he's respecting me the same way I respected him and knew that I was losing out on money, and gave her $1 million check, and then also he gave her a percentage of Yeezy ownership. So now they are.
But that's something Kim should have had anyway, being his wife.
A lot of people.
Why did it take for her to turn down a deal get a percentage and the ownership of the company. Like, I'm your wife. Like, that's something that should have been automatic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't have to be big, but that should have been automatic. Because you started that after you got with me. After we married and have kids, I should already have that percentage, period. Because what if something happens to you?
You got a point.
What if something would have happened to him before he gave her that percentage? She got to look out for the kids.
Right.
So it's just for her to turn down a deal with somebody knocking out this product for him to make her a part owner or give her a percentage of the company. I don't understand.
and that's not, we know that that's not the only thing. And Kim has done deals with others.
No, I get it. She makes her own money, but I'm saying as a husband and wife, this is a business you started after we got married, had kids, been together for years. It shouldn't have took for some outside force
to make you want
to come at me with something to make me consider for you to be like, oh no, she turned it down. Well, let me slide her this part of the company. I could already have that.
Woo! We need a little bit of male-minded D.Blaze. Tell us how you feel about this whole Kanye situation.
It sounds kind of interesting. It sounds like they trying to figure it out them damn selves. Like, that's what it seemed like. It seems horrible, you know?
If you were in his shoes, how would you feel?
I have to talk to her on the side. Like, it wouldn't even go this far. Like, this is, like, it wouldn't come out in public like that.
If you married your wife
and
then started a company, like, would you keep her out of the company? You know, out of it completely, or would she have like a share? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, she has some say. Yeah, she'll be 50-50, with me. But I wouldn't let, if I was famous, I wouldn't let the public get a hold of it like how their situation getting out there like that. But yes, it would be a 50-50 thing. That's just how I feel.
I just feel like it's selfish on his part to start a company and not have the mother of your children have at least some percentage in it already before these people came around even thinking about soliciting her.
But think about, it might be the same thing. It might be the same thing on her end. She might just, got all her stuff with her. You know what I mean?
And it's possible that she was just letting him do his own thing.
Yeah.
Being a man, sometimes he wants something for themselves to feel like, this is mine, I have this, and I have to say so, and I don't have to argue back and forth. This is mine. So
right.
I understand that, but I just didn't understand why it took all that to include her into it. If that's where it ended up at, the result.
Well, it seems like they both got control problems. That's what it seemed like. It's sad to say, but that's what it looked like. We can go into the next topic since we digested that one very well. What you got on your mind, Almond Eye girl? Almond Eyes, what's going on?
I was reading here that they have a new app for Apple that allows you to interact with Siri when you are being pulled over.
That's interesting.
Apple?
Well, basically, Apple.
Okay.
It is called Police, and it interfaces with Siri, and it's you can add it to your shortcuts on your iPhone, and it allows you to simply once it's downloaded, it allows you to simply say, "Hey Siri, I'm being pulled over." And Siri will automatically start recording. Siri will dim your phone. It will turn off. It'll set do not disturb so that don't know calls or text interrupt the video. It also sends your location to a predetermined number or contact. It'll send your location to them to basically notify them that, hey, this is where I am. This person is, I've been pulled over.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a good thing because it's going, for those people who have iPhones, it's going to allow them at least feel a little bit safer, knowing that their interaction with the police officer is being recorded.
So,
and not only recorded, but it's being sent to somebody.
So, do you think
you're not the only copy?
Okay, so
I agree.
What?
Because all this stuff that's been going on with all these shootings, the people need some protection. And I'm not even going to do it as a race thing. Just the people in general need some protection when it comes to somebody that has an upper hand over you of power. Because you see a lot of times that if something goes wrong, then they're quick to defend their people. But that's what they have to do. That's what they have to do. So I'm not knocking them for it, but it's like, well, what type of protection do the people have?
All right. So go ahead.
Because a lot of times it's your word against their word. Right? So if you being recorded on their end and they can take it and do whatever they want to do with it, then you should be able to record on your end too and feel like you're safe if something happens, that somebody knows the truth. If something goes wrong and it ain't being covered up or put on a hush, people being paid off, nothing like that. So I feel like that will help provide people with safety.
Okay. So do you think that this is a good move for Apple to pull in? Because it seems like they about to take over a lot of customers for this new implementation. That's awesome.
I feel like it's a good move.
I do too, especially with all the crimes that we've had, over the years that we've seen where innocent people have gotten pulled over and, killed and nothing's come of it. And for those people who, that feel scared or threatened every time they, see a police car behind them or the lights are flashing and, they immediately get to thinking, oh my God, am I next? It's just one of those things that'll maybe ease their mind a little bit that, okay, if something happens to me, there's going to be a record of it, and they can't just try to say that I did whatever.
Right. Because that makes me think about a lot of these cops, even though they do have body cams on them, and some of them don't. Some of them, they're still in the process of actually getting the body cams when it comes to like the little cities where I guess barely anything really happens. But stuff still can happen there. But even police officers that are wearing cameras, sometimes something can happen and the camera wasn't on. We don't have no footage of what happened. We don't have no audio of what happened. It malfunctioned. So I just feel like it's another security blanket in case that happens. We ain't saying it's gonna happen, but just in case it happens, you are covered.
Yeah, so that way it won't be their word against yours.
Okay. All right. So, moving on. Let's bring up this guy Trump. How y'all feel about this dude?
I mean, it depends on what we're talking about with Trump.
Man, the whole.
I just
Go ahead.
An interview I'm sorry. I just seen a press conference, and he actually allowed the reporters, the news people to take questions, which we rarely ever see him do. And he was really disrespectful to a female. And it's always been something with, I don't want to say him being arrogant, but it comes off really harsh sometimes and almost as if he's disgusted in certain people questioning certain things. But if you are going to call yourself the president, that means that you're going to have to deal with people, deal with issues in the world that you don't want to deal with, but you have to because it's your job. You took on and fought for that title. So I feel like you need to be treating the people, because we have voices too, treating the people with more respect despite how you feel about them or what they questioning you on. It's your responsibility.
That's just like the president is like any other job. It's like you or I going out and getting a job. When we go to that job, we are paid to do that job. Yes, he didn't take any salary, for his presidency, but still, it is your job as the president of the United States to have everybody's best interest in heart. So that means if you're having a bad day, just like if I go into my workplace, if I'm having a bad day and I'm in customer service or whatever it is, I gotta leave that at the door.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I can't take my personal into my workplace.
Or what? You're going to get fired.
Exactly.
They only going to give you so many warnings.
Exactly.
After that,
and the president, it's no different. You can't take your personal into this because it's not just about you. It's about everybody. And we all going to have differences of opinions. We all going to, it's going to be stuff that we don't like. It's going to be things that we do like. There's going to be people that don't like us. Folks that we don't like in particular. You got to suck it up and do your job. Can't lash out at everybody. You got to suck it up and do your job. Do it to the best of your ability, and make sure that at the end of the day, you did your job.
And I also have a problem with the whole Twitter thing. Yes, I understand that, just as any regular citizen, that the president is just as entitled to have social media as we do. But it's when you hold a high title like that, just like a judge can't just go off rambling, talk about this, that, and the other, and not realizing, hey, you are working 24/7, whether you are sitting in this seat or not. Some jobs are like that, and I just feel like the Twitter rants and rambling like that really could get us in some trouble as a country itself. Like, what if you tweeting out something that's against somebody that we don't even know what's going on, and then they nuke us? All because you said something online and people reshare, and it got back to this country, and they took offense to it.
So you think he should stop?
That's scary. It's very scary.
I feel like he should be. I think his tweets should be monitored